Welcome to Impact100 Metro Detroit, Cultivating Transformation Together. I'm your host, Camille Jane. Get ready to meet some wonderful people who are helping to transform our community. Hello, my name is Camille Jane, and welcome to Impact100 Metro Detroit's TV show, Cultivating Transformation Together. We are a nonprofit comprised of women, and all of us are members who donate $1,000 a year so that we can give away $100,000 grants to nonprofits who are headquartered in the Metro Detroit area. So that's Macomb County, Wayne County, and Oakland County. And our purpose is to fuel transformation in our community by uniting women in collective giving. And it's a wonderful feeling. You give $1,000, which is not insignificant, but you're part of giving away a $100,000 grant to a wonderful charity, or two. So the more people we have, the more we can give away. One of our other goals is to invite the nonprofits who apply for a grant, because with only one or two getting a grant, we have over 150 applying for it, that we can have them on the show to give them much broader awareness to the general community. So it is just exciting for me that they all come here. But before we start, and I introduce you to one of my favorite new women in the world, Rita Fumiya, who is the board chair at United Community Family Services / CALC. I do want to thank our sponsors, Huntington Bank, Optech, Worth New York Clothing. You can go on our website at impact100metrodetroit.org, and if you can see that if you click on that and you buy any Worth clothing, they'll give 10% back to the charity. Shane Park Realtors and Identity Creative, who did our website. One of the organizations that I had the blessing of being introduced to earlier this year is United Community Family Services, and Rita's here with us. Welcome, Rita.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you for being here. You are our board chair. Mm-hmm. I am full disclosure, I'm a volunteer and an ambassador for this wonderful organization. It's a basic needs organization, and they were founded by the Chaldean American Ladies of Charity, CALC. And recently, Rita and your CEO, Zena Salem, you decided to expand the name.
Yes.
Because you help so many people in the community and family services. So we went through a strategic planning process where, and they're so dedicated. I think you've been with the charity for at least 10 years?
Yes.
Okay, because you started on their advisory board.
I actually started just as a volunteer. Then I started with my sister and I. We started on a particular project, and then moved up into the advisory board. And I've actually been on the board of directors in different capacities and different roles for about, I want to say 6 or 7 years. And I'm currently,
and
like
now
you
you're
said,
board
the chair.
Yep. And so, volunteer ambassador, working hard on the board. I know that you and your family help fund the Chaldean Angels, which is a youth mentoring program, correct? And you are a very busy CPA, and you're head of corporate strategy and at BMP Media, and then you have a full-time second job being chair, because I know how hard you work. The board truly is a working board.
Yes.
As volunteers.
Absolutely.
You're working on your gala now, which is going to be February 25th, and you're the chair of that committee.
We're wrapping up our Christmas family program actually right now.
Yes,
and
tell us about that.
Well, the Christmas family program has actually been around for a number of years. I would say at least about 15 years. It started off as, just basically providing coats for children that needed them, and it's now more expanded to where we actually pair sponsors who are willing to donate either financially so that we could purchase Christmas gifts for families that are in need, that are through our that participate in our various programs, or actually sponsors will get the whole needs list and wish list for a family. They go out and they buy all of the gifts, and they have the option of delivering it directly to the family that they adopted, or they'll bring them to UC Family Services, and then we will actually have different group of volunteers that will deliver all the gifts to the families.
So it's like adopting a family for the holidays.
It is. It's exactly adopting a family for the holidays, and we usually get around 30 families that are in the program, and we actually have about 50 sponsors. So,
wow.
Yeah.
That is wonderful. And just so people know, UC Family Services is headquartered in Troy.
Yes.
And once a week you have a basic food for perishable, and the other week for non-perishable food, where families come. You serve over 5,000 families a year. You also have basic furniture, household items, clothing. But you know, your whole purpose is to provide, you know, guidance and programs that will empower individuals to achieve self-sufficiency.
Absolutely.
And with dignity, and giving them lots of hope. And so you just don't hand out these to refugees. You have a slew of free programs and educational classes, from English as a second language to getting them through the immigration and the citizenship process, computer skills. We were filming something for your video gala, and we wanted students to come in for the computer training that you give them. I don't think any of them were younger than 70 years old. It was so cool to see the senior generation, and this woman asked, "Is the internet safe for me to use?" Yeah. And just so many programs.
Well, that is really, like you said, it's our core purpose.
Right.
It's providing, you know, programs and services and support really in every aspect, so that they can achieve self-sufficiency.
Right.
From the day that the charity started, you know, it was started by a handful of women who were dedicated to serving others.
Right.
That's what they wanted. But the whole goal was so that they can help these families that have newly arrived to the United States, basically on their road to self-sufficiency, so that they could do things for themselves rather than relying on others to always help them.
And that's
how we're
want.
Successful.
That's what people want. You're empowering them to stand on their own 2 feet, and with great pride. And while they may, you know, when they first come here, you have a mattress fund. Yes. I mean, who can survive with dignity without a mattress to sleep on?
You know, and every one of our programs, like you mentioned, is absolutely at no cost to anyone that walks through our doors. All of our services, our basic needs warehouse provides you anything from furniture to, if you need, a set of coffee mugs.
Right.
It's one less thing that you have to worry about. Exactly. It's one less thing that you have to worry about with all of the other challenges that you have coming to a new country.
That's right.
Or even just if you financially have had a setback and you need a little bit of help for a little bit of time, it's one less thing for you to have to think about if you can come in and pick up food for your family.
And you refer them to a lot of agencies where you might not do that work. Right. Some of the medical things, the special needs programs. So you're a resource for them so they can find the right help to stand on their own 2 feet. And speaking of standing on their own feet, a new workshops that you're designing are called Sustainable Skills Workshops. And it's very important because you help people go back into the community so they can help others. And so you're going to have a luncheon next April 27th. It's called WOW, which is, just so everybody knows, it's Wisdom of Wealth. It's an educational panel luncheon. While it's mostly maybe professional men and women, anybody can come, because we're going to have a great panel. One of the co-founders of Shane Park Realtors, James Chrisbrook, is always a wonderful moderator. And we'll have Huntington Bank, where they're going to, their chief investment officer is going to talk about investing today. Many of the people who are supporters of UC Family Services own their own businesses. They're very entrepreneurial business people. And we're going to have Allison Orleans, who's the CEO of Orleans Group, talk about taking over a business. It happens to be a family business that she took over from her mom, but any business, which is important. We're going to have David Stanislaw from Stanislaw Consulting talk about resolving conflict in your life. We all have it at work, and we all have it at home, and he's a great therapist and consultant. And last but not least, we're going to have Dr. Hallie Armstrong from Beaumont Hospital, and she talks about maintaining a healthy digestive system. And I know when you give out food, I was there the other day taking photos, healthy tomatoes and cucumbers and lettuce and vegetables. You're not giving out cookies and candies to these folks. So she does a hilarious one. So that is all to benefit UC Family Services' new workshops, which are and they take money. They're going to be 1 or 2 day workshops. that will teach people skills so they can work. One are for handymen, how to have handyman skills, because a lot of people are capable. Another is a lot of these refugees who come have professions in their country, but they're not certified here.
No.
Some are nurses, teachers, doctors. Yep. So we're going to have a certification workshop. And we're also going to have a workshop for resume writing, job interviewing, and job readiness. You already have that as part, but we wanted to expand it. And the last one, I was told that a lot of your clients may not have cars. And so they are on their own are wanting to start daycare centers in their home. Well, you have to be certified. Yep. So that's what this luncheon is going to be raising money for. So that just shows how you all are helping these people become self-sufficient with dignity.
We're very excited about the opportunity for the program, and actually also really excited about the opportunity for WOW. This would be our first year actually hosting it and putting it on.
Yeah.
So we're really excited about the opportunities, and the two kind of, like you mentioned, go together, because that's what we're all about. Yep.
And you just keep expanding, helping people get on their feet faster.
The need changes every day. You know, we had a different need 10, 15 years ago, and the need's different today, and we have to adapt to what the families that we serve. We're there to serve them. You are, and you serve 5,000 families here and also abroad. You send food back. We're out of time already, but everybody, I want you to go to their website, which is ucfamilyservices.org. You can register for the WOW Luncheon right now. Yep. We want to have 150 to 200 people there. We really can't have too many more, so the panel, it gets too big. It's at the Townsend Hotel. Look at all their programs. You're going to be applying for the grant for the Sustainable Skills Workshops. We appreciate that. Thank you.
They always need volunteers. They are amazing. I don't think I've seen any organization where the volunteers work so hard and help people get on their feet. So go to their website, go to our website, Impact100metrodetroit.org, and come and join us and unite with us in collective giving so we can help folks like Rita and her wonderful nonprofit do even better in the community. So until next time, I'm Camille Jane. Watch us every Monday at 10:30 and Wednesday at 9:30 on your local cable channel. Thank you, Rita, so much.
Thank you
for being
for the
here.
opportunity. Thank you so much.
I adore what you do.
Thank you.
Thank you.